watch this. It's going to be fun, I promise. I'm going to look at 2 different comments I received today, a couple hours apart. And it's funny for me personally to see the connection. Okay, so, and I just received this comment in real time for me 2 hours ago from James Ken. He says, quote, "Why don't you try doing videos apart from balding videos?" End quote. To which I replied, because people do not watch those videos. You know, I experiment from time to time, but I know that I'm gonna get a certain number of views within 24 hours anytime it mentions hair loss in the title. If it doesn't, it's guaranteed to make about, I'd say, 1/3 of that at best. I've learned that over the years. I know the formula. So with that being said, we want to keep that train of thought, and I'm going to just go a couple comments down in real time. Another comment that I had received today from someone who's been actually with me for a long time, when watching my hair loss videos for years now. And this is a reoccurring comment that they faithfully keep submitting in the comment section. Here it is, the censored version, of course. Quote, "Your channel has run its course. Either get the hair transplant or you're going straight to 2,000 subscribers," end quote. So as this video is being uploaded, I'm pretty much crossing the line of 5,500 subscribers. So what's being said is, if I don't hurry up and get a hair transplant, then I'm going to lose all these subscribers. Is what's going to happen to me. And this comment has been said to me year after year from the same person. So, but instead, what's happened is this channel keeps growing. Just to put this in perspective, here we are in what, October 2018. I believe it was May of last year, May 2017, when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So now I'm at 5,500. So this is rapidly growing at this point. And what's interesting is, here recently, I've kind of experimented. I've tried in ways to destroy my channel, and it didn't work. I recently did a video saying, I'm not a hair loss expert. You know, basically to some degree, this channel is a parody of itself, because you can only I can only say so many things about hair loss to the point where we just have to laugh about all of this. We can't take this channel or this subject of hair loss so seriously. We have to be able to laugh about it and laugh at ourselves, which is why I incorporate so many parody videos and silly videos, which I turn into this different kind of character and do all those things, just to remind us all that this channel doesn't need to exist. All I had to ever do was make one video, and all I had to say was, look, if you're a confident person, you're not going to need hair. If you have deep-rooted identity issues, then ultimately you're never going to be happy, and hair's not going to be enough, and you're going to be searching your whole life. There, done, and that'd be it. And it'd be a 22-second video, and that'd be it. But what happens is, and this is now we're going back to the original comment of, you know, why don't you do more videos that aren't about hair loss? Well, here's why. Because most of my content is simply me reading comments that people leave and keeping the conversation going, feeding people's obsession with hair loss when I never cared to begin with about hair loss. I always knew that I'd be losing my hair, especially by now. I'm almost 40. Never thought I'd have, oh, you need me to take the high up. I never thought I'd have that much hair, even at this age. It doesn't bother me. I am too confident of a person. I know who I am. I've got a lot of life experience, not bothered by it. But it's funny, so on that train of thought, you know, this concept, oh, you're gonna go down to 2,000 subscribers if you don't get a hair transplant soon, right? But what's funny is, I actually think I'd get more subscribers if I lost more hair. I honestly do. If I don't get a hair transplant and I just continue to lose hair, I think I would gain subscribers. Look at Max Da Silva. He's in his, I think he's 24 years old, and he is always 1,000 subscribers ahead of me, because his whole thing is he's young and he's bald, and he completely embraces it. So if anything, it would help. It would help increase my channel even more if I don't get a hair transplant, which I'm never gonna get a hair transplant. It's not part of my identity, because for me personally, that seems like you're having to buy confidence, and Nick Shell does not need to buy confidence. Nick Shell produces his own confidence with all of his testosterone. That's what Nick Shell does. So it's interesting, as a minute ago I said how I've experimented with trying to destroy this channel by admitting to everyone, I'm not a hair loss expert. I'm only making these videos because you keep watching them. And what's funny is, the person who left that comment isn't going away. They've been around from the very beginning and they're still watching my videos and still saying that. So clearly what I've learned about all of this is, as long as I'm talking about hair loss and referring to people's comments, they're going to keep coming back because it feeds their obsession about hair loss. And here's the other thing I want to talk about, even though I'll probably make this the title of the video. In closing, is the fact that I don't think I'm one of those YouTubers who could ever like sell t-shirts about like what I do, you know, because that's something YouTubers do. Once they get a certain size, then they can sell their merchandise, you know, and have little inside jokes about their channel and put on a t-shirt and sell for 20 bucks, you know. I can never do that, no matter how many subscribers I get. You know, if a year from now I double and I'm at 10,000, whatever it gets to be at whatever point in the future, I'm never going to be able to sell t-shirts. And here's why. Because part of really what makes this channel magnetic to new viewers and keeps people watching is the fact that I'm so openly talking about something so taboo, something so private, and related to something that so many men make such a big part of their identity, which is hair loss. So who's going to want to have a t-shirt with me on it or any of my catchphrases that I've made up for this channel? That would be a shameful thing if anyone was, oh, what's that t-shirt about? It's a YouTuber. What does he do? He talks about hair loss. That would be shameful. No one would want to admit that they watch my channel. It's an underground movement. The fact that it exists is a paradox within itself. The thing that makes it popular is that it's taboo to talk openly about hair loss. So I'll never be able to sell t-shirts for this, even if I wanted to. But one more thought is this. If I really wanted to destroy this channel and make all of you go away, I want to tell you how I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't not get a hair transplant. That wouldn't make people go away. It would probably, again, draw that many more people. If I don't get a hair transplant and lose more hair, it will probably help my channel. And I know that. Because some of my most popular videos is when I expose my hairline. When I said, ooh, watch me spike my hair. I got like 1,200 views in 1 week over that. Anytime I go in the bathroom and I look in the mirror and I expose, you know, any thinning or whatever, viewership goes up. People love for me to expose my hair loss. It's one of the major selling points that people like to compare their own hair loss to mine. So clearly losing hair is good for my channel. And when I shaved it off those 3 months, I'm making over $100 a month now from selling the Remington Shortcut Pro. I put the Amazon link in there and I sell several of those every month along with some other things while I was shaving my hair. I'm making over $100 a month just from those videos. So clearly less hair is a really good thing for me. And even me announcing, I don't really know anything about hair loss. Stop watching my videos. I can say that, and I meant what I just said. I'll say it again. I'm not joking. I don't know anything about hair loss. Stop watching my videos. It's pointless. See, that's not going to change anything. I could say right now, if you've subscribed, unsubscribe, please. Watching me is a waste of time. People still, even if they unsubscribe, they secretly come back. Because when people unsubscribe, they announce it, and then they just keep leaving comments and watching the videos. So it's telling me that I can't get people to leave this channel once they get here, except for one way. And that goes back to the comment at the beginning of this video. If I stop talking about hair loss, people will go away. If I really wanted to kill this channel, talk about anything other than hair loss consistently, and that's how my viewership would go down. But I don't want to lose viewership. I need to keep feeding everyone's obsession, which again is a taboo subject of hair loss. So I'll keep talking about that. But the one way to kill this channel is for me to consistently not talk about hair loss. And again, I accept my fate. I can never sell t-shirts. So instead, I sell Remington Shortcut Pros from people watch my shaving my hair videos. And that works for me. I probably make more money from that than I would t-shirts, because who wants to wear a t-shirt about a guy that talks about hair loss? Even if I did one on t-shirts on Naughty Nick, not enough people even understand that that's a complete joke. And by the way, that character's been around for years now. I've been doing those Naughty Nick videos for years. In fact, I tried to kill this channel with Naughty Nick, and I tried to stop doing hair loss videos, and I just did Naughty Nick videos. But they still were not as popular as hair loss. Hair loss is what makes this channel continue to grow. If I stopped talking about hair loss, my channel would disappear. So I'm not gonna stop talking about hair loss, ever.